So, good morning, friends. Today's topic is collision of two bodies. We studied the linear momentum equation. So, it is a body 1 with mass m1 and body 2 of mass m2 traveling with v1 initial and v2 initial in same direction. So, v1 initial, v2 initial. Before collision, we talk about the velocity of approach. That is not velocity actually, it is relative velocity. Relative velocity of approach. We say relative velocity of approach. Body 1 and body 2 are there. So body 1 will approach body 2 only if there is some relative velocity of approach, that is v1 initial minus v2 initial, and after collision they have to separate, so relative velocity of separation will be there. Relative velocity of separation, it will be v2 final minus v1 final. If there is some difference in v1 initial minus v2 initial, means that v1 initial is greater than v2 initial, then mass 1 will approach mass 2, otherwise they will never collide, and they will separate after collision only if v2 final minus v1 final is greater than 0. So what happens here is, this is the collision topic, and we know this is vector equation, linear momentum equation, conservation of linear momentum. m1 v1 final plus m2 v2 final equal to m1 v1 initial plus m2 v2 initial, and we know that this is a vector equation. So two types of impact we study, mostly plastic impact and elastic impact. I have told you yesterday about plastic. It is when v2 final and v1 final became same, or the two bodies stick together, or they move as a combined body, then relative velocity of separation is 0, because they will never separate, because both velocities are same. That is what I want to convey with this. And other is elastic impact. In this case what happens, v2 final minus v1 final is equal to v1 initial minus v2 initial. That is what I was telling you. Relative velocity of approach and relative velocity of separation become same, equal. So we will define one more thing here. Now look at this, we will define something else. If a type of impact is there which falls between these two type of impacts, neither the relative velocity of approach and separation become same, and neither they stick together and move, that is called semi-elastic impact, which lies in the range between these two type of impacts. So we define a quantity E. E is called coefficient of restitution. We can write here coefficient of restitution, that is v2 final minus v1 final. We know it is relative velocity of separation, and v1 initial minus v2 initial, it is nothing but relative velocity of approach. To approach, for approaching body 2, velocity of body 1 should be more, and for separation, velocity of body 2 should be more, otherwise they will never separate. So after some derivations we calculate v1 final and v2 final. If we are given v1 initial, v2 initial and coefficient of restitution and the two masses, we calculate v1 final with this formula. This is a vector equation, m1 v1 initial plus m2 v2 initial plus E into m2. We have to calculate v1 final, so instead of m1 m2 will come here. You can remember like this, v2 initial minus v1 initial and m1 plus m2. In v2 final the two terms will be same, and this is E into m1, because here is v2, here will be m1, and it is 2, it will be 1 initial minus 2 initial. It is 1, here will be 2 initial minus 1 initial upon same m1 plus m2. So this topic is over, collision is over now, and you can practice questions from standard books or previous year questions will be available. Now I will move forward and take the question together. When I will have time, I will make you practice numericals. So this was the topic. You can see the full board. is important formula. So E is coefficient of restitution and relative velocity of separation upon relative velocity of approach. This is between 0 and 1, so E should come positive. You should choose velocities in such a way that E should be between 0 and 1. Okay, thank you.